Johnson faces GOP revolt over Democrat-backed funding deal. House Speaker Mike Johnson has returned to Washington facing intense pressure from within his own party as he tries to push through a government funding deal largely shaped by Democratic priorities. With a shutdown deadline looming, Johnson is urging conservative Republicans to accept the compromise to keep federal agencies running. However, hardline members argue the deal fails to deliver on spending cuts and policy demands, warning they may oppose it outright. If Johnson cannot unite his fractured Congress risks sliding into a prolonged government shutdown that could disrupt federal services and deepen political tension. Justice Department moves to accelerate Trump weaponization probes. The Justice Department is expected to intensify efforts to advance President Donald Trump's priorities on investigating alleged weaponization of federal law enforcement, with officials set to meet regularly to push stalled reviews forward. Attorney General Pam Bondi's weaponization working group, formed last year to examine investigations into Trump and other Republican concerns from the Biden era, has so far produced no public findings. Now under pressure from Trump for results, the group is expected to meet daily and aim to deliver outcomes within the next 2 months. The reviews focus on probes led by former special counsel Jack Smith, New York officials, the January 6 investigations, and other issues raised by Republicans, including claims of politically motivated enforcement. Trump announces 2-year closure of Kennedy Center for major renovation. President Donald Trump said the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts will close in July for about 2 years to undergo extensive renovation, a decision he says will deliver faster and higher quality results. The move comes as the iconic arts institution faces financial strain and widespread artists' cancellation following Trump's efforts to reshape its leadership and identity. Trump, who was elected chair by the center's board last year, described the complex as structurally and financially dilapidated and promised to transform it into a world-class arts hub, claiming funding is already secured. However, he did not disclose project's costs or financing details. DOJ signals no new Epstein charges, defends actions in election and lemon cases. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said Sunday that the Justice Department does not plan to bring any new charges in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation, despite releasing millions of pages of related documents. He said the material, while disturbing, does not meet the legal standard for prosecution. Blanche also downplayed Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard's presence during a FBI search of a Georgia elections office, saying she is not a part of a grand jury probe and that the investigation is being handled through a normal FBI channels. Additionally, he defended the arrest of former CNN anchor Don Lemon following a protest in Minnesota, rejecting claims that the case targets journalism or is politically motivated. UAE-linked firm buys major stake in Trump family crypto venture. An investment firm linked to a United Arab Emirates acquired a 49% stake in the World Liberty Financial, a Trump family-backed cryptocurrency company, just days before President Donald Trump's second inauguration. The Wall Street Journal reported the deal, valued at about $500 million and signed by Eric Trump, has raised fresh questions about potential conflicts of interests as it involves investors connected to a senior UAE royal and national security advisor. The White House and the company have denied any wrongdoing, saying President Trump's assets are managed by his children and neither Trump nor envoy Steve Witkoff was involved in the transaction. While World Liberty Financial says the investment was purely business-driven, critics, including Democratic lawmakers, have called the deal unprecedented and urged congressional scrutiny over foreign-linked investment.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.